Learn how to create a clean and modern glass morphism effect in After Effects. If you want the project files and presets for this effect, join my Discord. The link's in the description. First, create a new composition. Put your video and add it to the timeline. Create a new shape layer. Make sure no layer is selected before drawing. Select the rectangle tool and draw your base shape. Go into the rectangle path settings and set the roundness to 150. Now duplicate this shape layer 2 times by pressing Ctrl D on Windows or Command D on Mac. You should now have 3 layers. Rename them to Glow, Distortion Map and Distortion EFX, so it's easy to keep track. Right-click on the Glow layer, go to Layer Styles and select Inner Shadow. In the Inner Shadow settings, change the choke to 50%, set the opacity to 30%, and change the angle to 139 degrees. Right-click on the Glow layer again, go to Layer Styles, and this time select Inner Glow. Set the color to a dark gray, opacity to 30%, and the size to 50. Then change the blending mode to Lighten. Turn on Motion Blur for this layer. Now move to the Distortion Map layer. Right-click it, go to Layer Styles, and add Bevel and Emboss. Set the size to 30, and the highlight opacity to 100%. Next, go to the Distortion EFX layer, and apply the Displacement Map effect. For the source, select the Distortion Map layer. Set both the horizontal and vertical displacement to use luminance. Increase max horizontal displacement to 50, and max vertical displacement to 50 as well. Add the Detail Preserving Upscale effect for extra sharpness. Now hide the Distortion Map layer, and parent both the Distortion Map and the Glow layers to the Distortion EFX layer. And that's it. We now have a cool polished glass morphism effect in After Effects. In this part, we're going to animate our glass morph effect and make it come to life. But before we jump in, a quick note. I've officially started my coaching program called The Render Room. Inside, I'll be teaching you everything from 0 to 100. Mastering After Effects from scratch, sound design, motion graphics, storyboarding, landing high-paying clients, and even how to handle or leave low-quality ones. Basically the full pipeline of becoming a pro in this space. Here's a clip from one of my high-paying client.
It's Paywan here from Muslim NoFap. Hamza is my editor, and he really knows how to edit. Like, when I hired him, the first impression, I said it to my business partner, and he said, bro, this guy has potential. So I hired him, and we said, okay, adjust this, adjust that, and he adopted really quickly, and he understood exactly what we wanted. So if you want to learn editing, then go and learn from Hamza. He knows the editing stuff. He is the master at it. Like, check our videos, check the editing, check the quality.
So you can see what's possible. If you want to learn how to reach this level, join my Discord community. You'll find project files, presets, and all the details about the Render Room coaching program linked in the description. Alright, back to the tutorial. Open the same project we left off with and select the Distortion EFX layer. Go inside Content, then Rectangle, and then Rectangle Path. Now open the Distortion Map layer, go to Content, Rectangle 1, Rectangle Path, and parent its size to the Distortion EFX Rectangle Path size. Do the same for roundness as well. Now open the Glow layer, go to Content, Rectangle Path, and follow the exact same process. Next, keyframe the position and size of the Distortion EFX. Move a few frames forward and adjust those keyframes. Set the size to 2062. At the starting frame, set the Y position below the frame and also keyframe the size. Select these keyframes and apply a flow graph to smooth out the motion. Now we have this nice animation moving from bottom to top. This is called a reveal animation. Next, move a few more frames forward, copy and paste the last keyframes. Then move further and set the size to 1000. Select these keyframes and adjust them in the graph editor for another smooth expansion. Now let's add our text. Place it in the middle of the comp and apply Deep Glow. Lower the radius and reduce exposure for a clean look. Add a BCC drop shadow and adjust the shadow intensity to around 75. For the text animation, I'm using a ramp-up preset. Set it to animate by characters and add a fade out at the end. Go back to the Distortion EFX layer and copy these keyframes. Select all keyframes, apply the same smooth graph and watch the animation flow together. To refine it even further, copy the expression you'll find in the description. Alt-click on the size stopwatch and paste the expression. Do the same for position. And of course, don't forget to turn motion blur on. And that's it. Now we've got a clean, smooth glass morphing animation with text. That's it, I'm out.